Hey guys, it's me. Today, I just want to say, first of all, bless! I have fixed my mic. The issue, there was a noise, so I had to use the podcast mics. I always had to sit at the table. I'm currently sitting at the table, yes, just because everything is set up. I don't want to stand up right now, but I fixed it, and I feel so cool. I've been using this external camera that plugs in for the camera for the podcast, but I've been using it for this channel, and then I realized, oh my god, it's making that clicking noise because of that, and I fixed it. So I didn't have to buy a new $200 mic. Bless! Today, I'm going to be talking to you a little update. Recently, I did an update about Lupron, so I was on hormone blockers for a while, and I was kind of just updating you on how that's been going and how my levels are still kind of all over the place, even with my hormone blockers. So if you don't know what video I'm talking about, please go here. Can we even do annotations? I don't think we can do annotations anymore, so never mind, don't go there. The link will be in the description below. Whoops! So basically what happened? My testosterone levels are so high that they're converting to estrogen, so now I have estrogen in my body, which makes no sense because I'm on hormone blockers, so that means I don't have estrogen. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, please go watch that video. So I was put on different type of administration of testosterone. So usually I do the gel, I put on my arm, and I'm done. But my doctor thinks that the dose is too high now, and my body is actually absorbing it. So instead of cutting down the dose, I decided to try a different way because he told me that there's a new way and it's in your nose. I'm not going to say the brand name of these products because this video won't be monetized, but I'm sure somebody will in the comments. So I made a video about the nose gel, and please go watch that also because this is really just like an update about those two things in my life. But the thing is that on the piece of paper that is in the almost said it, the package, it says that you should be doing 2 doses a day of each nostril once. And I was only doing it once a day, and I was like, there's something wrong. And I started to get hot flashes, literally, the week after I started on the gel in your nose, I started to get hot flashes. So hot flashes, they're not that bad, right? Well, it got so bad, I would get maybe 12 hot flashes a day. That's a lot. So I literally had to get myself this fan and bring this with me everywhere because the hot flashes were so bad. So right away in my head, look, I've been at this game for too long. I've been on hormones for almost 8 years. I know what I'm doing. I know what my body wants. I could tell that there was something going on. So I was like, but I don't want to take a double dose that my doctor prescribed. The reason why is because of the price. The nasal gel is not covered under insurance, and it's like $200. And if I did 2 applications a day on each nostril, it's complicated. I would have to buy another box. So 2 boxes would last 3 months. I don't have that kind of money. So I decided to just stick with 1 dose. A couple of days I tried at night also just to see what was going on, but I still did not feel okay. And then I got myself this other fan that I've been using. I got this at one of, you go to an arcade, you get all these raffle tickets, whatever. Well, I got one of these for 10 points or 10 tickets. It was great. So I decided to get my blood test done because I was like, there's something wrong. I bet you $100 that my T levels are incredibly low. And I was like, okay, I'm for sure. I'm doing this to myself, obviously talking to myself. This is my life on YouTube. I feel a little bit hyper right now, sorry. So I got my blood test done, and I went to my family doctor, and I'm like, oh, could I please see the results for my blood test? And she's like, sure. I feel like a news anchor right now. I have the papers in front of me. Blessed, because I got my medical records, because I was like, in March of this year, okay, which is right before I started on hormone blockers, my testosterone level was at a 16.9. This is an okay range. My doctor wants it from 19 to 21. That's the range that he wants it. I know most of my people, okay, who watch this are American, but this is the scale that we use, okay? So I'm just telling you, it was supposed to be between 19 and 21. That's what he wants it. It was close. It was getting there. It was getting there, which is good. So then I got my blood tested again, and this is what the thing that I was talking about in my update of my Lupron update, and my hormones are still crazy. My testosterone levels went down to an 8.3. That's not good. That's not good. What is that dip? But my estrogen levels were higher, which means my testosterone levels are probably very high and now turning into estrogen. I know this is very complicated for some people to understand, and I'm so sorry, and I know I'm talking fast, but there's a lot of information. If you don't understand, comments below, and also literally if you watch those other videos, I explain this way easier than the way I'm explaining it now. All right, you ready for this? So I got my blood test done. When was this? This is Halloween. I think I got this done on Halloween. Yes, okay, so I got this done the day before Halloween. My T levels are a 3.8. 3.3! That is like lower than some cis women. What? What's going on? So, as you can imagine, it clicked in my head right away because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. My testosterone levels are way too low, which is why I'm getting hot flashes. Like literally right now, there's like no hormones in my body. That's not good, that's dangerous. You can't do that. You're not gonna die, but your bones, you're gonna get osteoporosis at a young age. You need hormones in your body. And because I'm taking Lupron and suppressing the estrogen in my body, there's nothing. So the only testosterone or hormone I was getting in my body was from my nose. The gel in my nose, which my body is not absorbing and I'm not even taking the right dose. So I saw that number and I like screamed at the doctors. I was like, I knew it! And that was the day I went back on my gel that goes on my arm. And I stopped doing the nasal gel. Sorry about it. I really wanted to do it and I really wanted to update you guys on a new form of testosterone. It was gonna be so cool. Nope, I'm sorry. Even if it was covered, I don't think I would do it. I lied. If it was covered, I would probably do it. I would do like 3 times a day if it was covered, completely 100% covered, but it's not. So yeah, so that's that's my little update for you. My testosterone, 3.81. That is it right now. That is ridiculously low. So now that I'm back on the gel on my arm, I've been back on the gel on my arm, I would say now for 2 weeks probably. And I'm not getting any more hot flashes as much as I did before. I get maybe 2 a day now, which is amazing, and I don't even need this. There you go. Because my body is happy again. So that was my little update. I know that it's a bit all over the place, but if you want like a too long didn't read, basically my testosterone level is lower than some cis women. I am back on the gel that I put on my arm instead of doing it in my nose, and now I'm not getting as many hot flashes, and I am sure that my testosterone levels have now risen. I'm probably at like a 7 now. Ooh. Spooky. But it's like really hard to get an appointment with your endocrinologist. I know people are gonna be like, just get an appointment with your endocrinologist. So I took the appointment with my endocrinologist in September, and the earliest appointment is in March. Literally, welcome to the Quebec system. So that's what happened, and there's nothing that we can, I can't do anything else. There's no emergency, nothing like that. Nah, I just gotta wait till March. Also, can I say the person who took my blood was like putting it in me and moving the knee? Oh! Men, I'm kidding. I couldn't do it. Ugh, it was gross. All right, so that was my update about this, about the nasal gel and about my crazy hot flashes. Now that you know, don't do it. But yeah, so that's it. So I'm back on the arm gel. I love you guys so much, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye.